Hey guys, welcome back to Critical Flick. Today I'm reviewing Bones and All. So Bones and All is a romantic cannibal teenage coming of age movie, which sounds absolutely insane on its face and it shouldn't work, but it actually works in like the best way possible. The story follows a character named Marion who is played by Taylor Russell, as well as a character named Lee that is played by Timothée Chalamet, and they become unlikely friends and lovers. They are two people that are on the fringes of society. Marion is someone who is struggling with cannibalistic tendencies. She wants to eat people. She's trying to fight this urge to eat people, and she discovers Lee, who has the same problem, and they come together in almost a Bonnie and Clyde type film where they're traveling across the American Midwest, trying to find their place in the world, trying to discover each other and grow as individuals. Having this backdrop of this horrific, grotesque film underneath a very somber and soft love story creates a very unlikely blend that just, it tends to work really well. I do think the chemistry of both the leads is fantastic. I think they're both really good in their roles, but Taylor Russell really stands out. Playing a more subdued character in a movie that could easily go off the rails and be totally ridiculous and over the top, she's able to capture the idea of someone who is struggling with their own vices, with their own problems in a very real way. And her connection with Lee and Timothée Chalamet's character of trying to find a place in this world, trying to find someone who understands her, being someone who's really struggling to understand who she is as a person. And honestly, I think the writing of this film really captures those themes. Now, there aren't a ton of characters in this film, but I do think the one kind of side character, this reoccurring character, Sully, who's played by Mark Rylance, is also very well acted. He's so creepy and strange and like just bizarre when he's on screen that it's very captivating, and watching his story kind of progress in the background with their story kind of shows the bad paths that you can lead down if you can't find your way in life. You can't find someone to connect with, and you kind of go down these darker and darker places. Cinematography of this film is also really well shot. There are a lot of big, wide open, sweeping landscapes. Having it take place in the Midwest, you feel very small in these big open fields, these big wide expanses, and you really kind of drive that point home as the audience, so that you're alone, you're kind of scared, and you feel for these characters. They feel like they're very isolated from the rest of the world because of their own particular issues. Being able to convince the audience that these actually like really messed up people that are eating other people are someone you should feel sympathetic for and someone you connect with, it's a testament to how well the film's written and directed, because like I said, it could have very easily gone off the rails and been a very strange movie. It is still a strange movie, but it really has a lot of warmth and heart to like a movie about people that eat people. And as I said, this movie is a lot about self-discovery. You have Marion trying to find her mother. She was abandoned by her father when she turned 18. He couldn't deal with her issues, so she's trying to find maybe her origins. Maybe her mother can explain more about her and why she feels the way she feels, and then that kind of ultimate discovery, without going into too many spoilers, it helps drive home the idea of you as a person needing to discover who you are before expecting anyone else to help you. So if I were to rate Bones and All, I would give it actually a 9 out of 10. I think it's one of the best films that I've seen so far this year. I think the acting, the writing, the cinematography, everything comes together in a way to make, like I said, a film that is so bizarre on its face really work as a coming of age story, a romance story that is kind of backlit by this odd, horrific horror elements. Having that work together, it's really exceptional. So if you checked out Bones and All, let me know what you thought about it. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you maybe think it was a little too weird? Like I said, the movie does have some really gory and grotesque moments, but then it's kind of just butted up against these really soft, somber, heartfelt interactions. And I think that juxtaposition of the darkest places in the world, but the lightest places in the world, really helps capture the idea of growing up as a person and understanding humanity and kind of the duality of man in a way. So if you checked it out, let me know what you thought about it. Leave those comments down below, and see you guys next time.